coming up on Bar Songs and Stories.
Truthfully, we're just blessed and honored to be playing all these bigger shows, and hopefully we keep growing through it, but honestly having the time of our lives.
You were an incredible football player.
I didn't know you knew that.
I just recently learned about this.
And I played D3 football, which, it's a small school, but we loved football there. But more so, we love going out to the parties after the games, It kind of carries over into music because the camaraderie part of it. Football and music go hand in hand. You're going out and you're performing. There was a decision I made right when I got out of college. I was like, you know what? I'm going to go chase this music thing and just go, balls to the wall. So that's what we did.
Our guest today features the hometown kid of Altoona, where we're recording today's session from the Brick and Ivy Rooftop. Jordan Beem is all about high-energy live music and is a favorite among many in the state, with proof lying in the fact that he was the 2024 Iowa Music Awards Country Music Artist of the Year, among being engraved on other trophies and nominations.
Welcome to Brick and Ivy Rooftop in Altoona, Iowa. We're at the home of Jordan Beem, who joins us now for the show. Jordan, I think we should cheers.
Cheers, my buddy. It's good to see you, dude. Heck yeah, man.
Great to see you too, my friend. I saw you not too long ago at the Midwest Country Music Organization Awards show.
Yeah.
You've had a very successful last few years. I wanted to run through your accolades really quick because it's just super impressive, and you have the reputation of people really enjoying your music. So take a listen to this. 2023 Midwest Country Music Organization New Artist of the Year. You were also nominated this past year for Male Vocalist of the Year. You got the 2024 Iowa Music Award Country Music Artist of the Year. And also Slow Down, one of your latest singles, was nominated at this past Midwest Country Music Organization Awards show.
Yeah.
Talk to us about your recent success and kind of the feelings you've been having recently.
Honestly, just blessed and honored, I've also got my drummer, Johnny G, with me now, so I get to share the experience with him, with my girlfriend, with all my friends, It's pretty amazing. Really, like I always say this every time, but the biggest takeaway is I've met so many people in the industry now, just through these awards and through all these things that, we're just part of a big community. The awards are great, and it's really cool to get those, those accolades, but the biggest thing is just being a part of something bigger than yourself, so, yeah.
John Griffiths on drums. Talk to us about him and how you got linked up with him.
So I was playing a show down in Grand River, Iowa, just playing solo, and Drew Fry, who's going to be another artist, hopefully joining the MCMO soon, but he was playing with Johnny G, my drummer, and I started playing an Eminem song, and seriously, and Johnny G just randomly came up on the drums and started playing with me. And I was blown away by it. And we played the rest of the night together, and I was like, dude, let's book some dates. So we started, and ever since then, we've been just almost a year now we've been playing together. So
you guys have great chemistry.
Oh, man, he's awesome. Johnny G, I could play any song in the world probably, and he would just pick it up right away. So he's the man.
It's incredible to me that there are certain types of musicians out there that can do everything by sound and not look at a sheet of paper.
Yep. We haven't had one practice session yet. Which is not we haven't practiced.
No, that blows my mind.
It's John. It's because of John. I would need the practice, but he just knows how to pick things up and figure it out. And gosh, man, it's just crazy how good he is with it. So, yeah.
And as we said, I just saw you at the award show recently. Talk to me about that experience joining the organization and maybe some of your favorite memories or friends you've met along the way.
There are so many names I could mention. Scott Kirkhart, Lee Klett, Royce Johns, Tyler Rishon and the High Bank Boys, Corey Waller and the Wicked Things. There's Bubba Starts. The list just goes on and on and on. So if I didn't mention it, I'm sorry, but there's just so many friends that I've met through it, and that's the biggest thing. Not only do we get to go hang out at the award show, but we get to go have a beer together, talk about music together, make bad decisions together. Yeah. Shout out Scott Kirkhart. But, just whatever, man. Seriously, it's a good feeling to know that you have people you can call at any time. If you have a question about something, if you're feeling happy, if you're feeling sad, whatever it is, you can call your buddies in music and talk to them.
So after the award show, we got together with Luke Fox.
Yeah.
And you two being some of my favorite musicians in general, I really hope you guys figure something out together, some collaboration. You guys are very different in how you approach your sound.
Yep.
But I think that could make something pretty cool.
It could. And Luke is an awesome guy. His sound is so organic. There's nobody in the state or maybe in the country, like Luke Fox. He's got that. He's playing that little kick drum. He's playing that little side mic with the interesting sounds.
Yeah,
he just is an original guy, and I look up to that because we're just out there playing a lot of covers and stuff. We play our originals too, but we're playing covers, getting the crowd going, and Luke is just like doing his thing, original music, and just sounding great at it. So it's cool. Yeah, he's an awesome guy.
Well, I know we've been talking about the MCMOs, but let's stay with Jordan Beem. Let's get to your first song. What do you say, Fire and Flame?
Fire and Flame, yeah, man. So I wrote that about my girlfriend, Emily, and about the things that we were, the issues we were having at the time and the issues I was having at the time. A lot of the songs that I write are just about experiences that I have, so things that are going on, feelings that I have at the time. And so that song was just about a tough time in my life where I had to go through the fire and flame, so yeah. Fire and flame came crashing down. No one was around to see. I was lonely out amongst the crowds. So you made me see the peace. It's possible to need someone in your darkest hour day. There wasn't no way to run. You made me feel that I could stay. Find my way home. Northern star ain't in the sky. You didn't know. Even broken men ain't supposed to cry. So lift me up, help me face another day again. I need you when my mind is going on again. I don't know if you can take much more, but I need your help so that I can move through the fire and flame with you. See, loneliness ain't nothing new. You make me think that it ain't real. I hide my eyes from what ain't the truth. Show me how I ought to feel. Find my way home. Northern star ain't in the sky. You didn't know. Even broken men ain't supposed to cry. So lift me up, help me face another day again. I need you when my mind is going on again. I don't know if you can take much more, but I need your help so that I can move through the fire and flame with you. Broken love, couldn't love it all. Giving up and giving in. Going on, but I was going in and then back out again. So lift me up, help me face another day again. I need you when my mind is going on again. I don't know if you can take much more, but I need your help so that I can move through the fire and flame with you.
Jordan Beem joins us today. You just heard Fire and Flame on today's program. Jordan, I've known you for a little while now.
Yeah.
I like to think we're friends, at least drinking buddies at the very least.
Dog,
that's right.
sure, yeah.
I just learned something about you. You were an incredible football player that I had no idea about because we've only ever talked music.
Yeah.
So
I didn't know you knew that.
I just recently learned about this.
Yeah.
So you're in the record books for Simpson College in the top 5 for rushing yards. You're a phenomenal running back. Southeast Polk is where you went to high school. Talk to us about your playing days.
Well, I didn't know you knew that. That's crazy. Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't say incredible by any means. I played at Southeast Polk High School, and then I played D3 football, which, you know, it's a small school, but we loved football there. It's the same thing as music. Like, I know I keep going back to it, but I made so many friends playing football, especially at Simpson. Like, man, of course we love playing the sport. We love Saturdays, dressing up for the game, playing the games, but more so we love going out to the parties after the games, you know, and just getting to meet all my, you know, go hang out with all my friends. And I still talk to all those guys to this day. Like, they're my best friends in my life. So, yeah, dude, college football was amazing, and so was high school football, but it kind of carries over into music because the camaraderie part of it, and just the, you know, the kind of the good feeling vibes. You know, you're going out to play a football game, we're going out to play a gig tonight. Like, same thing, you know.
Gotcha.
So they relate really well. But yeah, man, roll Storm and also go Rams. We're right here in Altoona, Iowa tonight. So back to back state champs now, Southeast Polk is.
Yeah.
And at the time, we only got to the Dome when we were lost to Ankeny with Joel Lanning. He played for Iowa State, but you know, now they're back to back. So
They made it up.
Yeah.
So I'm curious, take us back to those early days because so you were an athlete,
Yeah.
but also you were a musician.
So,
and that, like, from, I guess, how I grew up, and I think other people can relate to this in their high school experience, athletes sometimes could be cruel about other athletes doing, like, theater or
Yes.
musician stuff. Did you have that experience?
So it's interesting you say that, because at a big school you would for sure think that's the case. You know, these bigger schools, I graduated with 500 people, so it's, or something like that. So it's, you know, there's kind of this stigma, but I had a great experience. I didn't join any of those programs until my senior year of high school. Once I did, I made just as many friends in the music program as I did in, you know, playing sports. So I should have done it way earlier. And if you're a kid out there and you're listening, do both. Like, don't think you're cool and have to do one or the other,
Yeah.
you know, because you meet more friends that way and you become a more full person that way. But yeah, honestly, football and music go hand in hand. You're going out and you're performing, and that's the same thing. But yeah, definitely in high school, there's a little bit of a stigma about it. And then also, you know, music had to take a back seat in college. I was playing maybe 4 or 5 shows a year or 10 shows a year in college because I was playing, you know, football. Then I got out of college and really dove back into the music. So, yeah, man.
But it wasn't to a degree that made you want to quit music, which was important.
Absolutely not. Well, there was a decision I made right when I got out of college. I was like, you know what? I'm going to go chase this music thing and just go, you know, balls to the wall. So that's what we did.
I know that you're very passionate about Iowa. I think by the way you drink your beer and by the way you sing your songs, you love Iowa.
Yeah.
Definitely a football guy.
Yep.
Talk to us about Iowa Skies.
So, yeah, Iowa Skies was first song I really put out. April of 2023. I don't know if that's right. It's somewhere in there. But I put it out. I recorded it with my buddy Sean Sullivan, another artist here in Des Moines. He helped me record that. Yeah, it's just a true blues song about the state of Iowa and the simplicity of it. I was driving home from a gig one night, and I was like, damn, look at that sunset. You know, it was just super simple thing, and I was like, we live in a pretty good state. Like, a lot of people complain about there's nothing to do here. You know, there's not big city. Des Moines is a big city, but not big,
Yeah.
big city. So I was just like, man, we don't have a lot to complain about, and so I wrote that song. It's a gravel road. It's a photo. Dusted windshield in the sunset light. Will we drive slow? Same old picture. Somehow it's different every night. We don't feel like there's anything else as real as these Iowa skies. Oh, bonfire in June, by the light of the moon, some cold beer, kids all gone to sleep, and the memories that we are living, they'll never be far away from me. We don't feel like there's anything else as real as these Iowa skies. Oh, oh, yeah. Oh, 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 oh. Bonfire in June, by the light of the moon, some cold beer, kids all gone to sleep, and the memories that we are living, they'll never be far away from me. We don't feel like there's anything else as real as these Iowa skies. Oh, oh. We don't feel like there's anything else as real as these Iowa skies.
Iowa Skies by Jordan Beem on the show today. Altoona is your home. Brick and Ivy is your home too.
It is.
Talk to us about this place.
Brick and Ivy Rooftop. So Brandon, who runs Brick and Ivy, has been a big supporter of mine from the beginning. And Benton, my buddy, Benton Taylor, just two of the most awesome dudes I know. When I was playing like 5 years ago, just doing solo acoustic stuff, still working on getting the crowd into it and all that part of the performance, they were supporting me from the beginning. They were like, this kid, you know, he's coming in here, he's from the hometown, and he brought us in all the time. So honestly, a great place, great food, great atmosphere, live music all the time. If you're in the Altoona area and it's a Friday night, come to Brick and Ivy. Or a Saturday, of course. Yeah.
We talked about your successful recent past year and a half or so with nominations and awards. Talk to us about the future. What's coming up?
More original music, I think. Man, we just want to put out more and more songs. We've got a lot of good songs that we like, but I know that me and Johnny G have some crazy stuff up our sleeve right now. We want to put out some high quality production music and some really cool stuff. So that's what's on the horizon. Also some big shows this summer, rodeos, county fairs, some big opening gigs. You name it, we're doing it. The Iowa State Fair obviously coming up, but truthfully, we're just blessed and honored to be playing all these bigger shows, and hopefully we keep growing through it. But honestly, having the time of our lives right now, man. So yeah. And
you can find all that information on your Facebook page.
Website, jordanbmusic.com, facebook.com/jbmusic, instagram.com/jordanbmusic_. Just anywhere you want to go. We've got everything out there. So
and stream Jordan Beem's music on YouTube and Spotify and
Apple Music.
All that good stuff.
Absolutely, man.
So one of your most recent releases, That's Just Livin in the USA, took kind of a different turn.
Definitely. Yeah.
Right? Is that fair to say?
100%. Yeah. So my style and the way I write songs has always been kind of folky a little bit, but our shows are just these big parties, right? So we wanted to find some way to bridge that gap, and we knew that maybe the first song wouldn't be the best of our songs, but we wanted to start getting into that more kind of upbeat vibe. So Just Livin in the USA was all about just putting something out there that can be kind of thrown on a boat and you're playing the song driving in the boat or whatever. And we've got some more upbeat stuff coming that's a little more complex, but we wanted to get something out there that just delivered that upbeat vibe that felt kind of like our shows feel. So
let's get to it. That's Just Livin in the USA, Jordan Beem.
Wake up at dawn, tie 'em up tight. Gotta work away my day to have me a night. If we're out in the field, staring at the screen, looking for a little bit of that American dream. Friday comes around, that's a holiday here. Ice in the cooler over top of some beers. And cans are cold, mountains are blue. This is our tradition, man, it's tried and true. Because we're feeling free and the people say that's just living in the USA. Well, we're feeling free and the people say that's just living in the USA. Drop dead beautiful girls, some good old boys, dancing in the dark like we got any choice. It's a nice to meet you, take my hand, two-stepping all out in front of the band. Because we're feeling free and the people say that's just living in the USA. Well, we're feeling free and the people say that's just living in the USA. Oh, feels pretty damn good. Wearing that red, white, and blue. People been talking, been giving us hell. We take it in stride, we're taking it well. Here we stand, watching that flag wave. We're still pulling for the home of the brave. Because we're feeling free and the people say that's just living in the USA. Well, we're feeling free and the people say that's just living in the USA. That's just living in the USA. That's just living in the USA.
Jordan Beem has joined us at his home bar at Brick and Ivy Rooftop in Altoona, Iowa. Jordan, thanks for joining us today, my friend.
Absolutely. My beer's gone, but yours is not yet. So cheers to you, brother. I guess I'll drink the last sip. But Hank, I told you I wanted to ask you a question. Is that okay? Is it okay?
Oh gosh, sure, I guess.
How many artists have you interviewed in your career? Can you put it to a number?
Oh my goodness, I could think about it. So, in radio, when I got started, I got started in radio when I was 19 professionally. And I bet I have gotten close to 100, but I'm not there yet. I bet by the end of the year I'll have surpassed 100.
100.
But you got to think, before music, I was more of a sports guy.
Yeah.
So maybe that helped out with my question earlier.
Absolutely. Second question. I have two.
Two?
Sorry.
I wasn't expecting this.
What, number two, what do you think the future of the Iowa music scene is?
Dude, I think it's guys like you. I think it's Jordan Messerol. I think it's Luke Fox and Royce Johns and Kirk Hart and Jesse Wilson. I think people are going to know the Fort Dodge music scene.
Yeah.
That Fort Dodge scene is so incredible.
It's crazy.
And
yeah.
I'm going to contribute that scene specifically with Jesse and Scott and Stadium Drive and all the other bands in there too. Tank Anthony Band. I don't want to miss anyone. I hope I'm not.
You're not. Well, you might be. But
no, I know I am.
Those dudes are homies, so it's all good.
I know I'm missing more. Jared Benson. Don't let me forget. Jeremy Ober. Yeah. Exactly. Alex Trevino. Well, I said Stadium Drive. Anyway, everybody is going to know the Fort
Elijah
Dodge.
Smith.
Exactly.
Tank's drummer.
That's right.
Big boy, what's up?
Well, my point is, people across the Midwest specifically are going to know the Fort Dodge music scene and say, wow.
Seriously.
There's crazy talent coming out of there. There are people going into Fort Dodge just to play at those shows.
Yep.
And I call that home.
Yep.
So I see a very bright future for Iowa music in general.
100%, man.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Well, Jordan, thanks for joining me, buddy.
My guy. Thank you so much, man. Heck yeah.
We'd like to thank the Brick and Ivy Rooftop for hosting today's session. Be sure to find their information on their Facebook page and website at brickandivyia.com. And thank you so much to our guest Jordan Beem for joining us as well. Find Jordan streaming online at all of his streaming services and also for his upcoming events on Facebook and Instagram. If you would like to become an upcoming sponsor of the show, you can be sure to email us at barsongsandstories@gmail.com. And if you'd like to submit your own music or possibly your own bar or venue, you can also do that at barsongsandstories@gmail.com. And be sure to follow along and subscribe to all of our platforms on all streaming services for Bar Songs and Stories, and of course our YouTube channel for the full podcast, but also for the isolated individual song releases as well.